God, it's so hard to stop in Ancoats nowadays. It's like, you know, wherever you drive is double yellow lines. I grew up in this part of Manchester, and there were so many shortcuts and so many places to park, but now the whole development's gone crazy. But anyway, that's a different story. The reason I want to do this video is because I get a question asked quite frequently, which is, I'm going to upgrade my RAM to speed up my laptop, iMac, PC or whatever. And in most cases, the first question I'll say is, why do you want to upgrade your memory, which is the RAM? And they say, it's because my PC, iMac, laptop is running slow, so I want to speed it up. And the next question is, how much RAM or memory do you have? And in most cases, it's 8 or 16 gigabytes. And they want to double it, either if the 8, they want to double it to 16, or from 16 to 32. The next question I say, okay, what do you actually use your PC, iMac, MacBook, whatever, what do you use it for? And usually the answer is, I use it for browsing the internet, I have Excel open, I will, you know, do a few emails and stuff. And I was like, whoa, having extra memory, if you got 8 gigabytes, will not make a difference to have your PC, laptop, iMac, MacBook performs, because you have to understand what the memory does. So memory from your drive, so when you switch on your computer, the drive itself transfers some of the data onto the memory, which is then the reason it transfers the memory, because it's easier to access, it's quicker because the memory chips, and it stores that information there for you to be able to access the programs you normally got running. So if you only got a few programs running, the 8 gigabyte RAM itself will be more than enough to do what you need to do. But now if you say, for example, if you were using Photoshop and Adobe Premiere to edit a large video, or do some, if you're a wedding photographer and you need to do some edit some photos, and then having 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes of RAM will be beneficial. But in most cases, the reason your PC, iMac, MacBook, laptop is running slow is because you still have the old mechanical hard disk. So instead of upgrading your RAM, which I always say to anyone who phones me up and says, I want to do this, I'll ask these questions, and if it leads to this answer, then I'll say, look, if you don't have the budget, the first thing you want to do is change your hard disk to a solid state drive, which also stands for, which also the short is a solid SSD, which are normally about 15 times faster than the hard disk. And the reason for they are faster is because they kind of act in the same way as your memory. They are chips, memory chips. They have no moving parts. But in a hard disk, you have a couple of, I think 3 or 4 spinning disks, which act like the old record player. They have these little heads that move across the spinning disk, and they try to read the data, which they pass on into the memory. But the solid state drives, you don't have that. It's memory chips. So it kind of functions in the same way as the memory. So it's about 15 times faster for the PC, laptop, iMac, MacBook, whatever, to read that data off the disk into your memory and display it onto the screen, which kind of solves your problem why your PC, laptop, iMac, MacBook was running slow in the first place. So a lot of these friends that tell you you need to upgrade your memory 99% of the time, they are wrong. Thank you. Bye-bye.